Hello guys, si Kesan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 4 ng laro tayo ng The Journey Down Chapter 2. So game, continue natin yung adventure natin kasama to si Buana. So, load. Okay. Last episode, naayos na natin yung lighthouse tapos ngayon, kailangan natin maghanap ng ilang items para sa mga kaibigan natin. So, dito sa dalawang to, kailangan nila ng Yossi tsaka Yossi tsaka Toma. Meron na tayo ng Yossi. Meron na tayong konting Toma. Problema na lang natin yung Yossi. Yossi na lang. So, teka. Saan tayo pwede pumunta muna? Punta tayo dito kung balikan natin si Morten Pansantula. Okay na yung soundtrack pang swinging 40's na yung dating. Kumustahin natin siya. Mga items natin. Kumustahin natin si Morten muna.
How's it going, old-timer?
It's not going anywhere, I'm afraid. Rather stationary indeed.
Ever heard of someone named Kanan Dodo?
Ever heard of someone named Kaunan Dodo?
Kaunan Dodo? Haven't heard that name in a long, long time. A pilot, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him!
Last I saw him, he was working for Barlow. Those two were up to some really shady business, I'll tell you.
Kaunan Dodo worked for Barlow? That can't be right.
Quite so. And I'll tell you what else. The two of them led an expedition down to the Underland.
The Underland?
Oh, yes. Few people remember this nowadays. But back then, there were no laws stopping adventurers from trying their luck down there. The expedition was one of the few ventures ever to make it back.
What happened to Kanan Dodo?
What happened to Kaunan Dodo?
All I know is that the captain left Port Arthur in a hurry. I saw his plane fly off into the mist one morning, and I never saw it again. Some people said he flew back down to the Underland. Others said he left to start a new life in St. Armando.
Okay. Tell me about the expedition.
Tell me about the expedition.
I can't tell you that much, son. The whole thing was done in secret, you see. But I've worked the lighthouse for over 40 years now, and no vessel comes or leaves port unnoticed by me. I remember seeing them take off in a twin-engine propeller plane. One of those pontoon planes that can land on water, you know.
That must be Kaunan Dodo's plane!
Well, it was a real beauty, wherever it was from. But when it returned from the Underland a few weeks later, one could tell it had been through some real rough travails. Poor thing barely made it back.
Did they bring anything back from the Underland?
Rumors said it was loaded with a ton of gold and diamonds when it came back. I wouldn't make much of those rumors, though. Sadly, we'll never know for sure what secrets they uncovered in the Underland.
Why not?
Soon after the expedition returned to Port Arthur, Barlow became the chief of police. And on the same day, the official report about the expedition was made classified.
What report?
The police suspected the expedition was involved in some kind of dirty business. But the final police report was never revealed to the public. And I'm afraid the secrets were buried together with that police report.
Buried or not, I'm going to find out the truth about that expedition.
Well, good luck, son. Won't be easy getting your hands on that police report.
Any idea where I could find that police report?
Any idea where I could find that police report?
Afraid not, son. You'd have to get real chum-friendly with the powers that be to get hold of that kind of information. Government reports aren't exactly public information around these parts.
Nice broadcaster you got up there.
Nice broadcaster you got up there.
Sure is, son. Got a little bit of an extra income spinning tunes and commercials from up there. Landed me a brand new used mattress from Lonnie's, it did. It's practically stain-free. I'd let you have a lie down, but it's still a little moist. This here lighthouse is pretty much the ideal radio tower. It can fill just about any frequency from up here. I've got the best broadcasting point in all of Port Arthur. Well, except the clock tower, of course. But that thing has been out of commission as far back as I can remember.
What's with the clock tower?
What's with the clock tower?
Merong
it's
killer
just
sa loob?
reports and the mayor won't pay to fix it, that's all. I haven't heard those bells tolling for many, many years. Guess it isn't a top priority for the mayor to get it running again. He's too busy spending the city's money down on Main Street to have time with those kinds of things.
Tell me about the mayor.
Tell me about the mayor.
Oh, he's just another corrupt cog in the machinery of big government. Just another one of the puppets being played by the folks up topside in Saint Armando.
See you later.
Okay, see you later.
Alright, you take care now.
Yan na tayo sa taas sandali. Pakialaman natin lahat yung radio station. Yung tunes. Palitan ng music.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Loco Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain.
Kaya nga,
I've got
subukan
them.
natin.
They're here on Main Street.
Balik tayo doon sa, bar. Ngayon kung may epekto. Ganda talaga ng soundtrack. Pasok lang tayo sandali dito sa bar. Ay, teka. Ano nga? May tao dito ngayon, ha?
Hey, can you believe this? I do this jive job for chum change day after day, and Hustler Mac sell me a bus tire, good for nothing but a trip around the block. When he laid his racket, it sure sound clean, but now I know who's the fool. He played me cut rate, and that ain't cool. I'ma owe Hustler Mac a slap in the face for that chum deal. Name's Rod Reynolds. That's R for real.
Sir, the taxi is broken?
Oh, so your taxi's broken?
Yeah, I know you want to roll with Rod Reynolds. That's R for rhythm. I got the smoothest jam in town. Like silk on wheels, I bring my customers to their destination every time. But now, however, there is a slight predicament. My front tire's gone bust, and that sucker Hustler Max got his jive shop closed this hour. I don't quite know what to do. Put me in a bit of a pickle. If I had me a new tire, I'd take you wherever you want to go. But right now, it looks like I'm stuck for the night.
I thought R was for real.
I thought R was for real.
R is for real, R is for rhythm, and R is for ride. Remember that. Rod Reynolds, that's my name. Driving a cab, that's my game.
What's hot on the streets, Reynolds?
What's hot on the streets, Reynolds?
Streets are cooking tonight, Jack. Something big going on in the city. I can feel it in a fine-tuned, extra-calibrated tingle of my fingers. This is a fine night to score a ride with Rod Reynolds, indeed.
Okay, That's a classy suit.
That's a classy suit. I hear purple is the new thing.
This ain't no common purple, Jack. This here is royal purple, and no less. When you riding with Reynolds, you riding with royalty. Can you dig it?
Can I practice my pickaxe swing on your car, please?
Can I practice my pickaxe swing on your car, please?
Yeah, you do that, Jack, and I practice my kung fu on you.
Do you know anything about expeditions to the Underland?
Do you know anything about expeditions to the Underland?
Ha! The Underland? I thought all suckers knew that's just a bunch of fairy dust. I keep it real, you know? Real on the streets. Can you dig it?
Tingnan natin. Wala siya lang. I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
Stay on top, Jack. In Port Archu, you gotta be street smart and steal hard. Remember that.
May diferensya yung taxi niya. Okay, so lahat tayo magagawa dito for now. Teka. Pwede kaya to?
Look, I got a rubber boat.
Ain't that something? You going for a boat ride?
I don't think so. I'm not sure why I'm carrying it around, to tell you the truth. I can't inflate the rubber boat with that.
So never mind. Okay, so balik tayo sa ano. Tignan mo natin kung may epekto doon sa ano. Ay, tingnan na nitong
If
kotse na to.
only I could get my hands on one of those tires. The car's for them. What they need that many for? I could probably pry one of the wheels loose. Oh, but I need to lift a car somehow.
May pambuhat ba tayo? Wala. Meron tayo na dito. Meron tayong bolt cutter dito.
That won't help me lift a car. It's a matchbook from Club Temba. It's got a phone number on it. 634000. It's a replica of an old ghost ship called the Mistraker. It's Morton's favorite ship.
Tingnan natin kung may epekto yung radio station.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Loco Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain.
Okay, walang effect. Okay. Punta nga tayo sa computer, ano, sa terminal ni Andes 1. Check natin kung ano expedition. Meron tayo kumuhang Yossi.
Can I have a couple cigars?
I'm really not allowed to give away the mayor's cigars. But I guess he won't notice if there is a few missing. Go ahead.
Yan, nice.
Thanks, Sandy. It's a couple of Senor Muerte cigars. I got them from Andizwa.
Tingnan natin yung computer.
Hey, what's this? Evidence of high-level corruption in connection with illegal underland expedition. I bet this report is the key to finding out more about Barlow and Count Anduro's expedition.
Wow. The plot thickens, huh? Looks like you're onto something.
Yeah, I think this file might just help me find out what happened to my father.
But Buana, the file is classified. That means it has been removed from the town hall archives. There's no way I can get it for you.
Oh.
It says it was written by the old chief of police, Leroy Makibo. That is probably your best lead. If you find him, I bet you will find the file.
Wow.
Nice.
You're real smart, Andy.
I have my moments.
Okay,
I
subukan
gotta
natin.
find this Makigbo guy.
Try natin dun sa phone booth. Meron tayo ano dun eh. May directory dun eh. Try natin. Lawrence na. Yes. Si M. To. Ano yung number? 510842.
Hello? Who's this?
Hello, madam. My name is Buana. I'm trying to reach Leroy McKigbo. Is this the right number?
Yes.
Sweet! I'm calling about a police report he wrote a long time ago. It's about the Underland.
A police report?
Yeah, lady. Can I talk to him, please?
Talk to him. If you want to talk to him, you should rather call a psychic. My dear Leroy disappeared over 10 years ago.
Ano?
My father, Kaunandoro. I believe there's some sort of connection between your husband and my father. Do you know if anyone wanted to see Leroy disappear?
Leroy used to be the police chief here in Port Archu, and he had many enemies. He was a diligent and honest man, always working late down at the station to keep the gangsters at bay. But then one night, he didn't return home from work.
Did Leroy ever talk about an expedition to the Underland?
Well, now that you mention it, he did say he was writing a report about some sort of expedition just before he disappeared. I don't know what it was about, but I remember he said he had uncovered some sort of conspiracy.
You think he might have left a copy of the report at home?
Oh, I don't know, dear. I never looked through his work things. The police and the power company cleared out his studies soon after Leroy disappeared.
The power company?
Yes, there was some gentleman here from the Armando Power Company to help with the investigation. Whatever they found, they must have taken with them to their office on Charnel Road.
Hold on a minute. The power company has an office here in Port Archu?
Oh, I don't know, dear. The office is probably closed now that most business has moved up to St. Armando. This all happened a long time ago. I doubt I can be of much help to you now.
Oh no, you've been very helpful, Miss McKigbo. Thank you so much.
Not at all, dear. Good night.
So the power company has an office right here in Port Archu. I bet that's where they hid the missing police report. I've got to get to Charnel Road.
Kung makausap natin siya, kaya wala tayong ano eh. Wala tayong lift. Kausapin natin ulit si Reynolds.
What's up, Reynolds?
Still stuck and off the beat, I'm afraid. My wheels ain't rolling nowhere with this here bus tire.
Hey man, can you take me to Channel Road?
Hey man, can you take me to Charnel Road?
No
Sana
go,
pala.
amigo. My ride's stranded here until I get my hands on a new tire.
Kaya paano tayo kukuha ng gulong? Do you know anything about expedition? Do you know someone named Makigbo?
Do you know someone named McKigbo?
Ha! That's a funny name if I ever heard one. Sorry, Jack. Never heard it before.
Okay, fine. Okay, see you
I'll
around.
see you around.
Stay on top, Jack. In Port Archu, you gotta be street smart and steal hard. Remember that.
Paano kaya tayo ano? Okay, try natin ito na yun. Wala tayong wrench eh. Kung may wrench sana eh.
That won't help me lift the car.
Yun nga eh. Teka. At least bigyan natin yung ano, yung cigars.
What you got there?
Wow, they're real Senor Muerte cigars.
Fancy brand.
Good job, kid.
Ito, pwede na ba to?
I think I better get them a full bottle. How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
You ever heard about an expedition to the Underland?
Hey, Mo, listen to this guy go like there's no tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, you some kind of wise guy, buddy? Better shut that trap before you get busted, kid.
Yeah, stick your neck out and they chop it off.
I don't even get to talk about it.
Kid, that old dream's nothing but trouble. Forget about it, capiche?
Okay, fine. Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Huh, that was a swell guy, wasn't it, Mo?
Yeah, those was the days when Leroy'd come down here and share a cigar with us small folks. He was top brass, but made us feel like we was equals, he did.
You have any idea where he went?
Nah, word in the street was he bought the barnyard, if you know what I mean. But that's street talk. I don't know.
I gotta go.
Ano kaya tayo kukuha? Paano na tayo kukuha ng ano? May crane dito.
That's one huge crane. Man, that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna fly, man. That's one huge crane.
Hingi tayo ng tulong kay Morten. If ever. Tsaka ibayin natin yung radio station ulit. Teka, ibayin na muna natin yung station. Ito sana kaya lang sa natin lalagay. Kaya tsaka rusted eh. Wala naman tayong pantanggal ng rust so far.
I've got them. They're here on me.
Okay, kasapin natin si Morten.
Hey, Morten!
Why, hello there, Buana.
Ito. Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Oh, Leroy. He was a policeman way back many years ago here in Port Artoo. He used to come up here and would play shuffle grips all night long into the wee hours. I sure miss the old goat.
What happened to him?
I wish I knew.
So you don't know how I can find him?
Afraid not, son.
Okay.
Okay, see you later.
All right, you take care now.
Wala akong idea kung gagawin natin ha.
The door to the train station is locked. That door is way too massive to break open. Man, that's not gonna work.
Yan, pa tayo ng clues.
Do you know someone named McKigbo?
I think maybe you're mistaking us for somebody else.
No, I'm just asking around.
Well, you're not getting anywhere with us. We are out of your league.
Sige, subukan natin dito.
What do you know about Leroy McKigbo?
Look, can't you see I'm busy drinking? Why don't you just crawl back into the dumpster where you belong?
Okay ah. Same bartender.
Yo! What can I help you with, sir?
You ever heard about an expedition to the Underland?
You ever heard
Undertale.
about an expedition to the Underland?
Have I? Back in the day when diving down into the mist was legal, we had people excitedly going on about it all the time. Once people got to drinking, there was always some fool who suggested they go for it. Drop the hard life here in Port Arthur and search for treasure in the Underland. There ain't nothing but fool's gold, that. And those poor fellas that took off, well, we ain't never heard of or seen them again. It's a dead end, sir. It's a good thing the government finally decided to ban the whole mess altogether. People were disappearing by the bucket load. It was damaging my business, it was.
No one ever made it back?
Well, I remember hearing about a couple of fellows who returned and claimed they had been there. But ain't it convenient? They failed to bring back a single shred of evidence to prove it. You'd have to be pretty crazy to believe them then, eh?
Any idea where I can get more information about the expedition?
Sir, you're gonna have to ask around, because it was a long time ago. You'd have to ask someone who stuck around for a long time.
Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Sure. He was the old police chief here in Port Arthur before Barlow hit the scene. I have no idea what happened to him. One day he was replaced out of the blue, and I haven't seen him around since.
Leroy McKigbo was a decent, good, and honest man.
Bit of a loony type, but his heart was in the right place. He sure loved the citizens of his city, from the top brass to the low-life scum on the streets. So much, in fact, that he spent more time with the little folks down here in our bar than he did with the political riffraff up in Timber, which probably bothered them quite a lot when they think of it. He was the kind of police that felt he had to give you a hug and say he was sorry after he locked you in a cell. Maybe not the most effective chief of police ever, but certainly a nice enough fella.
McKigbo was pretty different from Barlow, eh?
Yes, sir. They're opposites in every single way.
Any idea where I can get a hold of him?
Well, he's got to be in some kind of registry somewhere, sir. You guy's name?
Okay. I want Ilrins.
I want eelrins.
Sure thing. It's $5 a bottle.
Man, I don't have any cash. Can you put it on my tab or something?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. No cash, no drinks.
Okay.
I got to hit the streets.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Maybe I should just leave these fellas alone. Maybe I should just leave these fellas alone.
Okay, wala ko idea. Teka. Dito?
It says, local Lanis used Mattress Kingdom.
Okay. Try natin hanapin dito. Anta. Sutter House. Ayun na. Dusk Strollers. Gas to sewage disposal. Hanks Hardware and Vegetable Office and Residence. Hathaway, Miguel, and Cuckoo. Putol yung sunod na entries.
Today's headline is St. Armando City Center crime level at record low. Governor Morobo declares cleansing process a success. If only I could get my hands on one of those tires. The car's for them. What they need that many for? I could probably pry one of the wheels loose. But I need to lift a car somehow.
Yun nga, paano?
It says local Lanis used Mattress Kingdom.
Teka, balik nga tayo, ano? Balik nga tayo doon, tingnan natin kung may yung advertisement, pakinggan natin ulit, teka. Baka makatulong sa atin yan, teka. Subukan na natin. Tsaka tingnan natin kung may address.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain.
Wala, wala naman siyang number na binigay.
Local Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still.
Subukan natin yung last thing. Hindi natin ma-move yung kung pwede lang ipatulak kaya lang paano.
Man, that's not gonna work.
Ayan, subukan natin, may idea ako pero tingnan natin. Ilang. Idea lang idea lang. Okay kaya lang paano natin siya i-inflate.
Man, that's not gonna work. I can't inflate the rubber boat with that.
Huh?
I can't inflate the rubber boat with that. I can't inflate the rubber boat with that.
Yung problema natin ngayon.
I need something to inflate it with.
Saan tayo hanap nun?
That's the ramp that leads out on the freeway. That's probably how to get to Charnier Road. But I'm definitely not going to walk the entire distance. I need to catch a ride somehow.
Ang effect.
That's the door I was thrown out of after they gave me that beating. I'm not very interested in going back inside. I ain't climbing back into prison again, man. This is where that gorilla threw me in the dumpster.
Bukan natin.
I don't think he's interested. I don't think that's gonna help me get it open.
Wala na yung isip ko eh.
I think the drain is empty of yuck. I need to find something else to fill the rest of the bottle with. I think I better just let him rest. I don't think he wants that. I think I better just let him rest.
Wala ako idea paano ito gagawin.
Arnie's, what a classy joint.
Idea.
It's locked in place.
Sorry. Fire equipment can only be removed in case of emergency.
That's no fun. I doubt that's going to help release the fire extinguisher. There's gotta be a less destructive way of releasing the fire extinguisher. I doubt that's going to help release the fire extinguisher. I doubt that's going to help release the fire extinguisher. What's upstairs?
The mayor and by and
Wala akong idea na. Anyway, sige. May 6 minutes pa naman tayo. So, libot-libot muna. Kasi wala nang maisip.
I ain't going near that meat stick again. You'll throw me right back in the dumpster. There's a sign on the ticket booth. It says tickets for tonight's show will be available shortly. Looks like there's gonna be a big show tonight.
Wala akong idea kung anong gagawin talaga. Naipit ako.
I think I'm done messing with the lamp wires now.
Okay, 4 minutes na lang. So, teka. Tingnan mo tayo pa rin. Itong crane na to, bakit selectable siya? Baka may pwedeng gawin eh.
Man, that's not gonna work. Mind if I take a look into your crates?
Get us some booze first, kid.
Problema sa kulang eh.
I think I better get them a full bottle.
Kaso lang ako idea kasi tayo pwede pumunta eh.
It's a giant stone elephant head. I doubt I'd be able to pull that off.
Sige guys, wala na talaga maisip na idea for now eh. So, tapusin na lang muna natin dito. So, tapatan natin tong car.
If only I could get my hands on one of those tires. The car's for them. What they need that many for? I could probably pry one of the wheels loose. But I need to lift a car somehow.
So, end na muna natin dito. So, save. Isa pa. So, end na natin for now. So, okay guys. Kersan Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.